Hello, lovely leather ladies and lads. I'm doing a live on location. I am down at the Mohawk River. I thought I'd show you a little bit of where I live. This beautiful sculpture over here. You see that beautiful sculpture? I can't see me. I don't know if I'm even in the shot. I don't know. There's a lot of light, but I thought I would still come on. I was a little under the weather. Allergies had my whole face swollen. My eyes are still running. I don't know if you can tell. Wet as wet can be. They just won't stop watering. But at least they're not bright red and my face isn't completely swollen. We have this beautiful pedestrian bridge here. So I'm kind of walking over the bridge. I hope you guys can hear me. Looks like I have one person watching. So I'm walking over the bridge. Yes, I do have earrings to show you. What a beautiful day, Linda. Yes, it is. Thanks for watching. It's going to be hard for me to see comments with this glare on the phone, but I do want to definitely show just how gorgeous it is here. Since I'm not on my normal time or day doing a live, I thought I'd take advantage of it and just do something completely different and show people who aren't in the area, people watching on the replay, just how beautiful New York can be. I live in New York. No, not New York City. I live in Leatherstocking region. Imagine that, Leatherstocking region, and I work with leather. But here it is, folks. That's the Muddy Mohawk, the Mohawk River. It is between the foothills of the Adirondacks, which are up in that direction, where northern Amsterdam is, and the Catskill Mountains, which are to the south. You can't see them over that small bridge. And that's southern Amsterdam. We also call it Florida. It's an interesting thing. And our city is literally cut in half by this beautiful river. Oh, and I hear a train coming. We do have a train that goes right through the middle of town next to the river as well. Oh, look at this. There's a little puppy coming. I'm going to let the people come by with the puppy. So we'll just come back over here. There's the train over there on the north side of the river. And again, the Mohawk behind me. Looks like I have two people on right now. I do have new product to show you, but I am going to be live on location here downtown in our beautiful park because I did want to share how beautiful it was. Hey, there's Becky. Hey girl, thanks for the images of what where I grew up. Yes, Florida is, yep, behind me is the town of Florida. I'm walking across the pedestrian bridge. And so let's look to the east. So there's the east. Look at that. There's the driving bridge over the river, which is under construction. So that's to the east. It's getting windier as I get to the top of this bridge here. And here is to the west. So that's towards Buffalo, New York. And that's the east, so that's towards Albany, New York. You hear the train coming on the north side of the river there. That's the north side, where you can see old factories. This used to be a carpet mill city, lots and lots of carpet factories. We're a town away from the glove city of the world, Gloversville, where Leatherstocking country. We used to make leather gloves up there, still do. It's just not as world famous anymore. Becky says, cross that driving bridge enough times. Yes, you did. And I actually had to cross it to get here. And because it's under construction, there is traffic jams going both directions. It is unbelievable. I'm actually thinking I might drive to Fonda just across the river because it's that bad. It really is. So up here there's a little bench and I'm going to sit down. I'll show you some new product that I have real quick. Look at how beautiful these are. Just, they've done such a nice job with this bridge. I don't know if the glare, I can't tell if you can see. Ooh, beautiful flowers. Hydrangeas. Yes? Mom, where are you? Hydrangeas? And here's some more. Just beautifully landscaped. We're still on the bridge. We are literally above the water. On the bridge we have this nice little sculpture here. You see that? And look at this. Can you see this? I can't tell if you can see. I don't know what you're looking at. Look at that. So we are still over water. This cute little plaque says our home, something, something. I don't know. Look at that. So this is New York. This is leather stocking country. This is beautiful, is it not? Look at that. I mean, wow. And this bridge is just beautiful. So there's this beautiful little spot right over here we can sit down. I brought some product to show you. Yeah, I thought I would show product. Do you see this sculpt? Where is it? Can't tell. Nope, that's the water. Go that way, go that way. Oh, there it is. There's the sculpture over here. See that sculpture? Yeah, we got a sculpture. All sorts of things. Yeah, our town has really changed. I'm sitting on a chair that's in honor of the artist who survived the McCarthy witch hunt. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be sitting here or not. That's kind of uncomfortable. Okay, so new earrings. I'm only going to be able to show you one of each pair because it's a little windy up here, but I'll show them anyway. And when I get home, I'm going to make them live because they're already uploaded. And forgive the runny eyes and the cough. I'm still a little under the weather. At least my allergies are not just draining. Like I said yesterday, my face was swollen and red, and it was just running like crazy. So here are, and I don't know their names because I'm not home, but really, it was worth it to show you the location. So look at these. These are beautiful. I want to say they're called Autumn something prospects, maybe. So they're 6-inch. They're made with the deer, the buck suede, and we got that green as well. So those are new today. And we also have people walking by, and I'm feeling a little self-conscious. How about that? Me, self-conscious. Never thought that would happen. Anyone else? Anyone see? We have 2 new friends today who started following. I'm very happy about that as well. I don't see them on here, but I hope they join. Carmen and Ariana, something like that. I have to look that up as well. So we have these beautiful, look at these. It's like icicles on oranges. See the orange down there? And the icicles? Look at the sparkle. Oh, that's the back. Look at the sparkle. Love the sparkle. These were very hard to take photo of because of like the sparkle. Also very hard to take photos of because I wasn't feeling well. And then we have these denim blue, black, and silver ones that have holes. That's right. The leather naturally was a little holy and eaten away. So I utilized it, added some more, and we just a couple more, and I utilized that into the design. Isn't that beautiful? I like doing it out here. Boy, the sunlight really gives it a better, you can really see the colors better. I'm a little hurried though because it's a little weird doing it out here, and it's also windy, and I don't want these to blow away because look right into the water, because literally I'm on top of a bridge. So look at these. If you look, there's still a pin with these flowers on it available, and this will coordinate, not match, but coordinate. So that's amazing. I have people who are buying those scarf pins not for scarves, for closing your cardigan or closing, or just to decorate. Put them on your hats, put them on, yeah, there's other ways. Oh, and these are so hard to get a picture of because the reds really do. Oh, they still smell like chemicals. Sorry about that, but it was alcohol inks. The magenta and the reds really do go well together. And inside in the light booth, I couldn't get the colors right, and it looks like here I'm not getting them right either. But when you look at them with your eyes, they go. They really don't clash. They coordinate beautifully. So these are just fantastic, and I love the sparkles at the very bottom. Oh, and I've got big ones on today after Ma Schumann said I needed to have bigger earrings during my live. Okay, is that 5 pair? Did I show you all 5 pair? All right, I'm going to let you see the sky. Do you see the sky? Look at the sky. Ooh, pretty sky. Digging in my bag. I showed you that one, so that's the second of that one. Showed you that one. Yeah, I guess that's all 5 pairs. So now I have other things to show you. Are you still there? The earrings do look amazing. Yeah, right? This sun is beautiful for that. Keychains. Okay. Are the guys watching? I hope the guys aren't watching. Just in case the guys are watching. Oh, I was so sick with female props. Okay, are they all gone now? Good. All right. So, if you guys are interested in pop culture themed key rings, I've been making them. This one, Mel, of course, snagged immediately because she's a huge Captain America fan. So this one is called Hero Captain. So if you guys want them for your husbands, boyfriends, even for female friends that you know that like pop culture things, and you want to see a specific character, PM me, DM me, text me, however you contact me. Get a hold of me. Let me know which characters you're thinking about, because I don't mind exploring if it's a popular enough character that if you don't buy it, someone else will. So if you're interested in a certain character, say that you really would like to see Loki. I'm just going to throw that one out there. And you really want to see that, then if it's popular enough, and I think other people want to see it as well, I can do that. I can make things like that. I don't do custom orders because what if you don't like it? Then I'm stuck. So I'm not going to do that. But I'll do suggestions if I'm pulling stuff out while I'm talking to you and making sure these earrings don't blow away. But I'm open to suggestions. I really don't mind making sure that we are providing product you all are interested in. So that's actually a thing, and my bag is just blowing away. It is. Okay, got the bag hooked now in my arm. So, now these are not going to be in any order. So speaking of pins, we've got this beautiful pin. Kind of coordinates with my earrings, sort of, kind of. It is color changing, so that purple color changes to teal. That orange color changes to pink. So technically this is orange, pink, teal. I took a picture of it for a promo shot and it's very red. I took another one, it's very orange. It's color changing. It literally changes color based on where the sun or the light of the room hits it. Amazing. So out here in the sun, I don't know if I'm catching that purple to teal is just absolutely like magic. All right, so it's not magic, it's actually chemistry, but that's just beautiful the way that happens and that works. So I hope you guys could see that. Another pin. This one is leather, but I did stamp with some subtlety in ink, smaller feathers around there. So it's kind of got some hints of color. It's very subtle, meant to highlight the leather look, meant to be look like leather. It is antiqued on the back. It is finished. Yes, it does have a small carved detail of what looks like a stitch, kind of. It's a carved, though. Just kind of having some fun with that one. That one was fun to make. So, speaking of characters that people may want to see in keychains, here's another pop culture inspired key ring. Done with the deer, the buck suede. I finished the back with a brown. And Probably should have finished with black, but I like the brown look on it. And then, I don't know if you can tell, but this one is called Bat Hero. So it's just a subtle hint of a hero there. And again, it's a keyring. Thinking of these upcoming holidays, I really am trying to keep them all in mind. For those of you who have friends or yourselves and you don't want it too feminine, like the earrings, and you don't want superhero or any kind of pop culture reference, I'm trying to make some that are more on the conservative side. Plain. I want to say plain because it's still spectacular. It's made with this beautiful wine-colored boar skin, and it's got these subtle details. It's really very elegant, beautiful, handsome. For those of you who are looking for something more masculine, it's handsome, and it's also a keyring. So exploring with those inks, having a lot of fun with the inks. This one came out looking more like underwater. Whoa, underwater, amazing. Yeah, amazing. I'm loving the way this looks. This could also be unisex, there's a word. This could also be for anyone. So that's absolutely fun too. It's super sparkly, very underwater. I almost wanted to paint Nemo inside of there. Like, hey, look at my keyring. Finding Disney characters, I'll have to call it. No, finding fish. I didn't paint that on there. And then this pen is brown, highlighting the leather. But I got this new, I don't know if you noticed that a lot of these have these huge sparkles, chunky, glittery sparkles on it. And that's because I got these new chunky, glittery, sparkly glitters that are just amazing. So they have various colors, or not various colors, sizes of glitter, super reflective, super glittery, feathered geode. I think I called it Frost. I think it's Frost. I don't know. I don't have my computer. All of them are loaded. They are all ready to go when I get home, which will take a while because of the traffic is still stopped on the bridge. And I showed you Mel's awesomeness. I didn't mean to grab that one. Let me just make sure I didn't drop any. Okay, they are all back in my bag. And we can walk around a little bit more. Yeah, it's going to take a little while for me to get home. Traffic is completely stopped. And if I'm going to go to Fonda, I'm stopping to get gas. So that's all a thing. I think the bridge in Fort Hunter is closed. I'm not sure. So that's a thing. So now I'm getting to the other side of the bridge. You can't really see the water on this side, but I'm going to bring it around so you can see the lookout points. The last time I went by the lookout point was a little overgrown, and I'm kind of bringing it in close to my face because there's other people. I'm going to be respectful of them and not include them in this. So we have kind of the back end of the world here as we go through this portion of the pedestrian bridge, which is kind of a weird spot. So we have this lookout, which has got a fence right along it, keeping us kind of in line, and then it's got another fence out there. Let me get over here a little bit better. And some sort of thing telling us about buttons. So, there we have it. A double fence. They really don't want you to go in that river. See where that is? That's where I parked. So we'll get back over there. But I just wanted to bring you over here and show you this side. Because this is fun and exciting. And Becky hasn't seen this, I don't think. Not much traffic. Bridge closure since the thruway bridge collapse. There's lots of bridge closures and traffic problems since that bridge collapsed, because since then they've been working on all the other bridges non-stop, over and over, all the time. So there's really a lot of limitations for crossing the river. But at least they're trying to make it safer. They're at least trying to stop that. All right, let me show you. Can I flip this camera? I don't know how to flip the camera. All right, let me show you this lookout. This lookout is a crazy overgrown. So we have this cute little place to look and this bench, and I actually have a picture of myself and a student who is taking art classes from me standing right here, and we were painting a picture of the bridge, the pedestrian bridge, and you can no longer see it. It's it's kind of back in there. Here comes a train. Woohoo! Can you see right here? It's gonna go right at that fence line. Oh, it's a slow moving one too. And we are under the bridge, so it's gonna be really loud. Get ready. Here it comes. It's right there. See it? It's so loud. I don't know if you can hear me. It's just so loud. We are under the bridge with the train. I mean, it's beautiful night by the river, but that train is loud. Oh, so loud. Okay, and this is the bridge where all the traffic is stopped because of the construction, and things are broken and things aren't working, and I probably shouldn't stand under here, but look, you can see where they're doing the construction, where it's broken. I don't know if you can hear me, but you can see all of the broken parts of the bridge and why they're doing the construction. And you can see all of the cones from the construction. There's lots of them. I need one of those things that stops the shaking. Sorry about all the shaking, but this is fun to show you guys. And now it's nice and shaded so I can see comments for anybody who wants to comment. I guess just Becky and Sonnet on at the moment. And poor Sonnet, she is dying to say something. I know she is. So Sonnet suggested I make more earrings out of the boar suede, so I think I'll be doing that. That gorgeous wine boar suede. Really working very diligently despite being sick, trying to get fully stocked in every category, and I've added new categories, so that's a whole lot of work, because Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. Okay, we are close to the end of where I'm going. I'm not walking the whole length because it goes way out. Whew, but I'm gonna go a little bit further. I am. Get a little winded here. So the river is still right by us, but there's still a lot of trees right there next to us. Check this out. Isn't that cool? So we have this rock here with this, yeah, I don't know. It's a rock. Oh, and there's a playground over here for children. We put them over next to the train because we think that's safe. So upstate New York is a little on the intelligent side? I don't know. So I've got to look down because there's steps, and I don't want to fall because that would be embarrassing, especially in the replay. Y'all will be clipping just that portion of it and letting that go viral, huh? Alright. So if you see here, we have an amphitheater. People sit all up on this hill and up on those towers, and you can walk across over the train and park on this side. I parked on the other side, and the playground. So people sit all up here and they watch people perform in the amphitheater on weekends, which is a very nice thing for us to have. Some live music. This area is very well known for live music. It's very well known for places to go see bands, and we've become one of those places here by the river. There's another train, so I'm walking away from that, and as I walk away from that, wait till you see where I am. I'm trying to get real close so you can't like see any around me. Ready? 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 Look at that. There's so much glare I can't even tell what I'm showing you. Whew. Yeah, there's no railing. I could literally fall right in to that water. I am literally right down on the water. Here's a little thing so you can get out to your boat. This is where the boats all dock up. All right, maybe I will go a little bit further because it's kind of cool. There's a man waving, so I'm waving back. So we are right here. Do you see all this water? Next to the water line. This says that's a boat. Yes, it's a boat dock. Not the boat launch. It's a boat dock. You have to launch from under all those bridges back that way is where you have to. Oh, look at that sun reflect. Amazingly bright. So yeah, look at this. I know I'm going much farther, but I think this is as far as I'm going because I had to walk all the way back. So there are a couple boats here. Now, way down there, like I can walk all the way to the end. There's some good fishing. Right up there is people rent that for parties and weddings, and up here is, the sun's in my eyes so I can't tell if I'm pointing at the right thing, is a restaurant which is absolutely beautiful. Yes, beautiful. And we have more stairs which lead, we'll go, look at that water. It's the Muddy Mohawk. It's brown, even though it looks very still on the surface. It's brown because underneath is churning violently, and it's always turning up mud. So it's always a very dark color. So here we are, walking right next to the pavilion. This is where they have all the live shows and the food up there. And again, you can get to the north side there. I am literally under the pavilion. Do you see that? Look at that. So, Becky, this wasn't here when you were here. This is all new and exciting. I'm going to walk this way because we came the other way. So we're going to walk. You have choices. And these are those really low steps. Oh, and another train. It's train time. Look at that. There's the train. So, loud. I don't know if you can hear it, but that's loud. Whew. Okay, so catching up on comments. I don't see anything since Becky said, oh wait, there's one. Nice to see that things better than when I was there. Yes, they're getting much better. Slow improvement, slow process. The mayor that's in office now is doing amazing things. We are right next to the park, which means we are literally right next to the train tracks. Why they put the playground next to the train tracks is beyond me. I don't know. Crazy stuff. Whew, I'm walking too fast for my own good. And talking too much considering I haven't felt well with this allergies. Whew, alright. Now, we need to get a little serious. I don't know how to flip the camera around so you can see this. It's something you guys have to see. Amsterdam is where we are. It has a couple ties to New York City and the Twin Towers. On 9/11, I shared with you all, I used to live down there. In 1993, 92, when there was that van bombing of the Twin Towers. Didn't do any damage, but it was a big to-do. People were like, oh, New York City's under attack. The Twin Towers are under attack. Because, you know, in New York, you can't attack anything without New York is under attack. That's just the way New Yorkers are. Come to New York, we'll include you. So on 9/11, on that fateful day, one of the planes that was hijacked was flying over the sky here when it turned and went south to New York and hit the building this beam came from, the North Tower. So it hit the North Tower. We have a beam from the North Tower right here where they believe it, and we have this beautiful memorial. It's a circle, so you can see around. I'm gonna come over here. The wreath is on the ground, so I'm gonna come fix that because we're not gonna have the wreath on the ground. Apparently we are gonna have the wreath on the ground. Alright, so the wreath is on the ground. The wreath is not on the ground. This might be a two-handed job. It really might be. Okay, that is back up and good. One of the lights is broken here. There, somebody left a teddy bear. Beautiful sentiment. It says right here, I don't know if you can see on the ground, it says September 11th, 2015. And it's got, over here, time, 8:46. I believe that was the time it hit. And then over here is 8:26, which is the time that the plane turned. Can you see it? I can't tell if it's... There it is. Okay, we're going to walk away from this memorial. Ah, a little heavy moment. So let's go do something fun to like lighten spirits so we don't end our week on a heavy moment. But that's a very interesting connection, and it's nice that we have a memorial and we have a way to remember things. Looking back on things is important. I think it was 92 and you were moving back around 93. I think it was spring of 93 while I was still there, because I was back in fall of 93. But it could have been 92. I don't know. So we are going back under the bridge. This is the driving bridge. Can't tell from here if traffic is backed up still. But boy, let me tell you, looking up underneath there is so unsettling. And yes, I drove over that to get here. But look at the water, okay? We'll just look at the water and be happy, because that's a fun thing to do. We'll just look at the water. Although, because there are people coming, I'm going to turn this the other way. Now you get to look at all the construction. And there's lots of construction back there and broken pieces of that bridge. So, there we go. Now I'm going to show you the sky back this way. Looks like I'm all alone and there's no people here. But there are actually quite a few people down here. So, just being very creative about trying to keep people out of the picture. And this is kind of weird, talking to myself. They don't know you guys are there. So it's kind of weird talking. And they don't see who I'm talking to. And I'm just rambling on, talking to my phone. So, it's kind of fun. I don't know how to tell how long I've even been on, but I'm having a good time. Are you guys having a good time? Here we go. We're getting closer to the water. We're going up towards the sculpture. Do you see that sculpture? I know, it really made it look very empty. But there are people behind me, so I'm holding it up in the sky. So you can't see them. There you go. And I'm saying that each time so the people who are closest can hear and know that I'm not putting them on film. They're not on film. So it's a nice thing. Trying to be respectful. Over here's where we do our tree lighting as well every year. They put up a Christmas tree over here, which is a fun place to put up a Christmas tree. We are now under the sculpture. Look at that sculpture. And the light is behind it. That's pretty cool looking. I'm having fun. You guys having fun? Look at that. Okay. Now we are going to cross the bridge, which you can't tell, kind of wanders. Oh, there's people. I gotta be careful. So, yeah, the bridge kind of meanders. It's like an S shape, so you can't like see all the way across it. It's not like a straight shoot. And they do have it very well landscaped. So, as you can see, it changed quite a bit here. So, there's the west side. And we do tend to look at the west side more than the east side because I don't know how to turn the camera around. Because, see, the east side has the driving bridge, which is just not as pretty. That's where I showed you earrings. Do you guys like the earrings? Yay! 5 new pair. I know, I'll head home and load them up. Well, they're loaded. I just had to activate them. Okay, we are at the peak, the highest point of the bridge again. Well, probably 10 more steps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, probably about here is the highest point. Look at that. That's the driving bridge. And it looks like cars are moving. I've been on long enough. I can go home from the bridge. Prayers for me that it doesn't collapse, of course. And then, let's see. There's Amsterdam. Make sure people aren't there. But the people were all at the corner by the sculpture. Here's the west side. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, I know. I live here. And I'm still like, wow. Because, wow. That's just a pretty good long distance, huh? It's beautiful here. It is. Now there's people coming up behind me, so let's just keep showing you the cars moving on the bridge. Yay, they're moving! Last night we had a huge bonfire, a city-wide bonfire down here. We did. They call it homecoming. We no longer do homecoming at the middle school on the football field. We do homecoming here. And we do a huge bonfire. Almost dropped my phone into that. Look at that. Come on. Come on. That's just amazing. Just beautiful. Like mind-blowingly gorgeous up here. Anybody else know this is what New York looks like? Of course, in a couple months, when it's snowing, I'm going to be like, I don't want to be in New York, it's cold. And I've wanted to do some lives from here a few times, but it's been so hard this summer. And I don't do lives during daylight hours. And that's where the bonfire was. Overlooking that. There's a tension wall there that separates, keeps people in. The graffiti, Zirkumafest, have pictures of the original somewhere. And then a guy named Phil, who's now like 80 years old, painted over it as part of Amsterdam beautification, and only over the graffiti, not over the whole wall. So it's really, I don't know if it's that beautiful. You can see that little white stripe there. So now we are back to where I started alive, or close to. See the little purple coneflowers? Coneflowers in my yard are starting to look the same way. My yard's starting to look really good. But oh well, anyway. So here we are. There you have it. That's the river. So we'll go over here. There's a sculpture over here that I showed you when we first started this chat, and I'll show it to you again up closer. It's a lot of really interesting things. It's like a fish and a stork and a lot of fish and a lamb and women, and it's kind of an interesting sculpture. I'm sure I could read the sign and find out who did it. Whoops. So there you have that, and hello, and we're looking at the Mohawk River, and as we're looking at the Mohawk River, there's this beautiful plaque that says the Chucknanunda Creek, which, by the way, is there. Is that where the dome is? Is that the dome is over here more? Not quite to the bridge. Well, I can't tell. But there's a dome across the river. That's actually where the Chucknanunda... See, it looks like this picture here. See that? Okay, over there. So the sign's over here, but the Chucknanunda's over there, across the river. Over there. Yeah. So we now have a walking path that goes the route of the Chucknanunda. I should probably do that one day too for you guys, now that it's fall and beautiful. That would be much prettier than it used to be, because you can go all up along the Chucknanunda. It's all forest-like, woodsy. It's kind of fun. So there's some benches here. You can sit down and you can look at the beautiful, I can't tell, the sun's in my eyes, beautiful muddy Mohawk. There, no, the sun's not in my eyes. Hey, now I could probably see that creek, right? No, I can't see it either. Well, that's just a whole bunch of bat and zero, huh? So here's that sculpture again. I had taken this little left turn because there are people, and now we can walk down that way like we're supposed to, or we could walk down this grass like we're probably not supposed to. Alright, fine, I won't walk down the grass. You know, even if nobody was looking, I would probably guilt myself into not walking down the grass as well. Because you don't want to walk down the grass when you're not supposed to. That's not how this works. So, yeah, here's where they had the bonfire. There's like a big sandy area. They really did a good job getting rid of. They had pallets like half a story high in that whole big circle. And that's circle's probably the size of my whole house, like circular wise. And yeah, they had everybody down here. I wasn't down here. I saw it on Facebook. They had a lot of people down here. Oh, you know, I'm glad I went this way. You see that sculpture? And that sculpture? Those are gates. And they actually close. But they never close them. Because you can go right around them. I don't know if you can see that. You can go around them. So they don't actually close them. And it is called the Gateway Lookout Bridge. And it's called that because of, there's the gate. And they're supposed to be reminiscent of angel wings. Kind of like a God looking out for us kind of thing. It's a nice sentiment for a secular world to have something like that set up. Did you know that the Erie Canal also goes right through Amsterdam? It's actually, let me get over here so you guys can see the main drag. There's a main street on the south side, our Little Italy, where you can go to all the Italian restaurants, right up here. Okay? And right up over, I can't tell because the sun's in my eyes again. But right up, well, the sun's reflecting off of this. But over there somewhere is where the Erie Canal used to be. It's filled in this area. There's a lot of really neat things here that, that people don't take the time to look at. We have these great little maps here for visitors. I'm actually in the visitors parking. There's parking over here, which I didn't use. I parked in the visitors parking. How funny is that? Why does Becky's picture have a green thing on it? Low bridge, everybody down. Oh, I got a mule and her name was Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. Do you think that still has royalties and rights? I'll get in trouble for singing it. But she's a good old worker and a good old pal. We're going 15 miles on the Erie Canal. We pulled some barges in our day, filled with lumber, coal, and hay. Oh, sorry. That's me. That's me. There I am. So I'm going to put the earrings in the trunk. In the trunk. By the way, see that sticker right there? I sell that sticker. Oh, and October is National ADHD and ADD month. We were just all not paying attention because squirrel. Because, you know, it was ADD month. And since I don't have any more squirrel earrings, I do still have squirrel stickers for those who want to celebrate that way. I also have purple awareness ribbon earrings for those who flip me over. Support my own friend Bethany. She's running for family court judge. It's not a political race. Stop making it political. She'd be a good judge. Got lots of experience, I know. Used to work for her. I know. And my Jeep Wave. I sell turtles too. So if you want a turtle, I got those. So there we have it. So that was the Amsterdam Overlook Bridge. That was new earrings. So before I jump in my car, I'll just finish up out here in the live. So if you missed it, go back and watch it. We have new earrings. Hey, look! I'm wearing earrings today. Nice bright ones. My Schumann's on. So if you missed it, the live, here we are in Amsterdam. I did it on the bridge. There's new earrings. It's ADD Awareness Month, ADHD Awareness Month. So get some squirrels. Get some purple awareness earrings. It's also breast cancer awareness. Get some breast cancer awareness earrings. And that's it for me. I'm going to head out. And I will see you all later. Have a great weekend. Be safe, stay healthy, avoid allergens, stock up on Allegra or Benadryl or whatever you use. Don't take Benadryl, that's what knocked me out. I picked up some more Allegra. Look at lots of Jeeps. Jeep. Told you, there's lots of people here. Just doesn't seem like it because I keep avoiding them. Alrighty, so I'm going to call it a night. That's it. And I'll see you all next time.